But I always think along the road to success, there are always defining moments, and they either go your way or they don't go your way. Certainly when we won the treble 2 years ago, there were certain moments then that you look back and say it could have gone either way, and the margin is inches rather than big incidents. And as it proved against Kiev, the margin was inches, and it went for us. Them kind of things you can look on and say is a little omen as to scares that you do need along the way before you eventually get the big prize. We thought it was an excellent draw. Teams who we know, nothing's going to be easy at this stage, we know that, but we know Sturm Graz, we know Valencia well.
Neville towards Solskjaer, headed out by Carboni. It's Keane. It had to be Roy Keane.
And Panathinaikos were a little bit unknown, but we watched enough of them before we played them, and we really felt before the group stages that we were very confident.
Scholes. Oh, that is good.
You know, even your Sturm Graz unbeaten in Europe at home since we last defeated them. Valencia, very tough team, got to the final last year, deservedly so. Panathinaikos never easy on the home pitch. It panned out exactly as we thought. Panathinaikos, very good team, passing team, worked very hard, playing little triangles, neat and tidy football, got dangerous people up front. What they do is we knew they'd take the game to us, although they were away from home. They'd done that in their previous games. We expected for an hour to be under pressure. We certainly expected the first half to be, and that's how it panned out. I thought it was an excellent game of football, end to end in the first half. Yes, we could have conceded, but Fabian made good saves. That's what he's there for, and we could easily have scored. But once that was over and it was 0-0 at half time, visibly you could see coming out for the second half that they were very tired. They'd done a lot of chasing in the first half and really gone for it. And we felt once we got the first goal early on, we had chances to go on, and once, if we'd have got the second then, we'd have gone on and got more. But I think their only shot of the second half, a free kick, they equalised. But fortunately enough for us, it was 15 minutes to go, and we knew then that pretty much their legs had gone and they were hanging on. We would have chances to win the game, so it proved.
Very neat, Mr. That's a good run by Mikhail Soldash. Good save, score! York, Beckham, just what makes it appear so simple. Lovely touch from Sheringham. Scholes. Oh, that is good fun. Absolutely.
They've got good players all around the park, and they had a tall lad up front, number 11, Nika Popolopoulos or something. The names, we always go by numbers now, even when I put the set pieces on. He was quite dangerous, and they had lively characters, but they're all good footballers, and they had a decent back line. I remember the ball lad as well looked a good player. But collectively, nothing really special, but just collectively a good team. Yeah, they've sold a couple of their key players, the boy Lopez, the striker, and Gerard, the midfield player. Obviously replaced them with good players because they topped the group unbeaten, I think, in the first group stages. And one in which they're a very tough team. And we know that, and we've got no qualms. I know it's in February, March, and I wish we were playing them now when we're playing so well. Just collectively, again, a very good, hard-working team. They've got good players, good defence. They've got a very good right-sided player, plays a little bit more free now, Mendieta, plays for Spain. They'll be a tough team. They'll be a tough team, especially away from home. All Spanish teams technically very good, pass the ball very well, counter-attack very well. I thought last season they possibly had, apart from ourselves, one of the best midfields, and I think they still have that as well. I think the display at Old Trafford against them last season was one of the best that we've seen in Europe from our players. They were magnificent on the night when it was really needed. It was something of a non-entity of a game over there. When a draw suited both of us, and with 15 minutes to go when it was game over. But we've had a good start. 2 wins really puts us in pole position, and feeling confident about going to Valencia and getting a result, knowing that we've got 2 home games to go to get the required points.
The likes of Cole. It's Beckham in towards Scholes! Fabulous third for Manchester United.
Really was to control the game again, to retain possession. They're a team who in every game they've played like to score first, and once they score first they've got something to hold on to. Very defensive, and get every man behind the ball, and then we'll try and catch you on the counter-attack. It was our idea just to control the game, make sure the tempo was how we wanted it, to keep the ball moving, make sure that we felt confident we could open them up, and also that the longer the game went on, and it was 0-0, or we did score first, they would have to come out and open up, and then it'd be chances for us to counter-attack them. We haven't really seen them away from home. We only analysed the games at home. The reports that we've had is that they are a totally different team away from home. Not so much confidence, and they've got quite a few beatings, heavy beatings away from home. But we just looked at them at home and just really focused on that and what exactly we'd be coping with on the night. We have to be, in Europe, it's a totally different game. You have to be more disciplined, have to concentrate far greater, be more focused on the night, and the preparation has to be greater, because you can play any team in the Premier League, you know every player, you know how they will play from years of playing them. In Europe it's very different when you're really only going at times on video of the opposition. You don't really get a gauge, and some teams can come out and surprise you on the night.